Hey, this video is pretty much going to be a part 2 to the last one, which was, I guess kind of like a intro to clean eating sort of thing. Excuse the lighting, I don't have any windows over here, and this is all the light that I have, so sorry. In this video, I just wanted to show you like some of the stuff that I have in my pantry, in my fridge, and my freezer, that I use to cook with. I'm just gonna go down the list by how I set them on the counter. The first thing I have is Greek yogurt, and I get the plain Greek yogurt because I feel like I get more bang for my buck, because I can put honey or like a fruit preserve in it, and if I want it sweet, or just add the honey and whatever fruit in it in my granola, and it's good that way. Then I also use it as a substitute for sour cream, and then so whatever, I can swap out the sour cream for the yogurt. So this has two purposes. And you know, like I said, along the lines of cleaning, you just want to read the label. This has cultured, pasteurized, grade A, non-fat milk. That's pretty much it. It's natural cheese. It's mild cheddar. I don't too much eat cheese because of the calories and the fat. So this is pretty much, well, not pretty much, it is for the kids. Then I have pecans. I usually get bagged nuts because it's cheaper. But I got these pecans. They're pecan halves because I can have snack on them, and then I can also chop them up, throw them in my salad, or I also put them in my smoothies. That's the thing. Just like with your wardrobe, you buy clothes to serve that you can wear more than one time with more than one outfit. I usually buy food that I can serve more than one purpose. So the next is these packets of tuna, and it's the albacore tuna. I think they're like $1 a pack. I know the cans are 50 cents, but especially if you get a coupon, you can get it cheaper. And what's in here is just white tuna, water, vegetable broth, salt, and a preservative that I can't pronounce. And I use this, of course, to make tuna salad, but I also will just put it in a bowl with some salt and pepper and honey mustard, and have that as my snack. Or like I had this like soy sauce, and it was a sweet, I can't remember the name of it, I don't have it anymore, and I didn't see it at the store, or I would have showed it to you. And I usually put that in there, tuna and avocado. That's what I mean, like tuna and avocado, and eat it just like that. And these were like, remember I was talking about frozen fruits and vegetables, and these are a staple in my house. These are actually diced pineapples and mangoes, and they go in my smoothies. And I've also made like a coleslaw with them. I thawed them out, put them in with some shredded cold cabbage that I had, and made a slaw with just lime juice and a little bit of olive oil. So, you know, it serves multiple purpose. I can put it inside a dinner, and then I also use it for my smoothies. And then it comes to bread. When I get bread, I always make sure that it is 100% whole grain. And then to make sure, because a lot of things will say 100%, but then you turn around and you look, and that item isn't until like the third or fourth one. So you want to check. And this is the first ingredient. You can't see because it's small, but the first ingredient is whole wheat flour. So that's what you want to look for. Because if the first ingredient is like enriched or something enriched flour, it's not 100% whole grain. Just heads up. I have 100%. I'm trying not to make this video long. I'm gonna go straight through it. But I have 100% whole grain old-fashioned oats, and as you can see, these are a store brand. So you don't necessarily have to get the name brand stuff, but you do want to check the labels. Labels are important. And this back here says 100% whole grain rolled oats. So, in the box, I have almond milk, and it's the vanilla, but it's the unsweetened kind. I only splurge to get the sweetened kind if we want to make milkshakes or something, but for the most part, it's unsweetened because it's like a 30-calorie difference. I don't know how much sugar, I didn't look. But then the next I have here is that whole grain pasta that I was talking about. And again, labels, whole durum wheat flour. So you want to look for that. And this happens to be name brand because I had a coupon for it. So you want to check for that. And of course, I don't make mac and cheese because I don't do too much cheese. But I make spaghetti with these. Well, it's not spaghetti because I don't use spaghetti noodles, but spaghetti, but with this. What's this? Elbow macaroni. What else did I use it for? Oh, I put it in like I've made like chicken noodle soup, and these were my noodles. So, and also here's the brown rice. It's natural whole grain, and the box says pre-cooked parboiled whole grain brown rice. I get the Instacon because I can cook everything in the world, but I cannot make rice. It's either too sticky or it's not done all the way. So I let these do the work for me. And these are the canned things that I was talking about. The first is the black beans. They didn't have no sodium, so I got the reduced sodium. So when I use these, I will be rinsing them off. And here's the diced tomatoes. Oh, the black beans, they're super versatile. Like I make these with chili. Then I also, like if I'm making something Mexican inspired, you can't see my quotes, Mexican inspired, I use the black beans. I've also made salsa with the black beans, and I've also made black bean burgers with these. There's so many, I'm trying to see if I said them all. But for the most part, these go a long way. And then the diced tomatoes, I always have these on hand because you can throw them in chili, you can throw them in something. They go right into the crock pot well. Whatever tomato base, you can use these diced tomatoes. And that's just an example of, I just looked and grabbed the wrong kind. These are pineapple slices, and I meant to grab pineapple tidbits, but my knife will help me. Anyway, these are, when it comes to fruit, you want to make sure you get it in its own juice, or 100% juice. So these are pineapple slices, which were supposed to be tidbits, and 100% pineapple juice. So yeah, and like just the same with peaches, make sure that it's in juice and not syrup. This is my peanut butter, natural peanut butter. I usually get the Great Value, but this was on sale, the Walmart brand. But this was on sale, and so it says natural, but the oil wasn't separated. So I went to the ingredients to make sure. So it has roasted peanuts, roasted peanuts, sugar, palm oil, and salt. So this was a good thing to get. When it comes to ingredients, whatever the first thing that's, I don't know if you know this, but whatever's listed first is what it has the most of. So if you're looking at something in a package and sugar is the first ingredient, you better believe that is more sugar in there than anything else. So just a heads up. I used to get the bags of chopped lettuce, but I realized I was wasting money because those would be like $3. Or you would find one that would be like $1 something, and it would be one serving. So I started buying romaine hearts for my lettuce, and these were like $1 cheaper, and then they last longer. Not necessarily last longer, but they're cheaper, and I can do more with it than some lettuce in a bag that already got the carrots and red cabbage in it. So, and it's pretty self-explanatory. I can either cut it up to put it in salad, or just tear it off to put on a sandwich. I don't eat sandwiches too much because I try to stay away from bread, but that's an option. This is the honey that I get. It's raw. I don't know if it's like raw, but it's 100% pure raw honey, and it's from Winston-Salem, so it's local. I'm in Hickory, which is like an hour outside of. I'm in between Greensboro and Charlotte. I'm an hour each way. In Winston-Salem, I think it's a little bit further. But anyway, this is where the honey came from. And these over here, well, minus this, and I wanted to show you. Don't forget that you can do dried fruit too. These are craisins. I got this big thing from Sam's Club. And the ingredients are cranberries and sugar. So now all of this stuff over here are things that I kind of season with and make my sauces with. I cook in extra virgin coconut oil, and then like I said, I always check the label, organic, 100% organic coconut oil. And then I also use olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. And then these are a couple of the vinegars. I use balsamic vinegar and rice vinegar, and then I also have apple cider vinegar and then white vinegar. Those are good when you're making salad dressings. And then don't forget, mustard has no calories, or 5 calories. So you can use that with combination of whatever. Just Google when you buy these. Google some, put the Google search in or whatever, and just put salad dressings with olive oil and balsamic vinegar, and it'll come up. And then I use you can't see it, but sea salt, and I like this one because it has a little grinder thing in it. Got that from Sam's Club. Oops. And then this is crushed black pepper. I used to just get the one in the shaker already, but after I bought the one with the grinder, I will never go back. Total different taste. So that's a little pointer just in case. And then I just have like curry powder, ginger, garlic powder, onion powder, bay leaves, Italian seasoning. And these are really, really good to have around. I have Mrs. Dash, I have the Fiesta Lime, and then also the original. So this is lemon and pepper, and this has no sodium too. This is pumpkin pie spice. I put this in my smoothies sometimes, or if you're making sweet potatoes or something like that. Just be adventurous. Like it doesn't cleaning. It does not have to be boring. It does not have to be the same thing every day. It does not. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to just, oh, I can't eat salt, I can't eat pepper. There's ways around it, and there's ways to make the food taste good. So go out there and experiment if that's something you're interested in. I also wanted to show you, this is a bag. I don't really know if you can see what it is, but this is some granola that I made myself just using oatmeal, so oats, coconut, and can't remember if it was pecans or almonds. But yeah, and then honey, and coconut oil. So it's, make your own. That's the thing, it's not really expensive. If you just start Googling stuff and looking around, you will find things that you can do and use to make it, and do it for your family and then not be expensive. I didn't bring the meat out here because that's pretty self-explanatory. Like I said in the last video, I do ground turkey, chicken breast, and tilapia, and that's pretty much it, or whatever meat I find on sale. Like I got some turkey, smoked turkey, the rolls or whatever, so I'll use that. I hope this wasn't too long, and I hope you learned something from it, because I don't want to ramble. As you can see, I'm speaking faster so I can make this video quicker. Later down the line, I'll continue to show you and share with you, because this is something I'm excited about, and some people think that is not doable, especially for a family, and it very much is. So continue to stay tuned to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.